Alright. Hi. Hello. And welcome back to Valhalla. We are stepping outside for a bit, taking our break, and it looks like it's not going to be an ordinary episode at all, because it looks like we get to talk to Say, whatever her name is, and figure out what happened at the bar. Hopefully, potentially. I don't know if this is going to be the whole day or if we're going to make some drinks, but regardless, let's get back into the narrative of Valhalla, shall we? Want one? Sorry, I haven't smoked since high school. But don't mind me, though. Smoke ahead. Thanks. So, why me? You're the closest friend I have nearby that isn't avoiding me, and I think I'm about to explode. Why? Because I'm afraid, I'm terrified, I'm scared. My colonel was just using me when I made that errand. He saw me as a disposable pawn. But the whole thing got closed at the bank. We were stuck there with no food, water for 3 days. Saw a man be beaten to death after he found some snack in his pocket. Wow. She's taking this hard, actually. When I was in the rescue duties, I usually dealt with collapsing buildings, fire, that kind of stuff. But seeing people do that to other people's just... Calm down. No one will hurt you here.
We're safe in this back alley in Glitch City.
Completely safe. You sure? I'll make sure of it. Just take deep breaths. I can't even imagine what happened there. And truth be told, I don't want to imagine it. But it's easy to tell you bottled up everything while you were there. Is it obvious? Kinda. Well, I had to get out of there. Fear would have only gotten in the way. Besides, I made a promise to come back to... Alright, what's the deal with Stella? Nothing, I'm just... afraid? Word loses meaning after using it so much in so little time. She should have been worried sick. I couldn't call her after I came back. I'm afraid of what she'll say. She will insult you. She looks like that kind of girl. But I'm betting all I have that she will be quickly happy, and that you're fine and alive. Yeah, you're right. Think about it this way. A slap, or despair for what's left in her life. I wouldn't pretend to disappear, I mean. Besides, from what you tell me, you're pretty much only coming to your senses today, right? Yeah. It's weird how everything can change in such short notice, you know? On Thursday, I was a girl doing her duties, minding her own business. Now I'm injured, woke up to find out can't go back to those duties. Part of me is happy. I knew fair well that the White Knights usually did more harm than good. On the other hand, I really love my job. Now I'm stuck with nothing to do. Yep, I know how that is. Life-changing on such short notice, part of me. Really? I would tell you why I know that, but I think you should go see Stella right now. Yeah, you're right. Speaking of which, hey Gil. What? Do me a favor and escort Sai wherever she needs to go, please. Only if you cover my share of work. Yeah. Okay then, let's go, miss. Right. Thank you for hearing me out, Jill. Anytime. Ah, too much heavy stuff lately. We're back in the bar. What signal do we want today? Anything new? Nah. Cool. We'll stick with that guy for a bit. Way too much heavy stuff lately. I feel like the heavy stuff is going to keep coming. This game has goofy moments, and then it gets into some nitty-gritty, which I like. It's good. Oh, the jukebox. I'm not changing a damn thing. I liked my playlist. Oof. Hope everything goes all right. Hey, Jamie? Oh, Jamie's back. I like Jamie. He's good. Jamie? Jill. Jillian isn't here, I see. Are you alright? You look distracted. I'm fine, don't worry. You say so. Jill! Where do I take for if he needs to use the bathroom? The cage has a small litter box included. Oh, that's convenient. Where's my cat? Some apartments in my building are being inspected today, so I brought him to work in case they enter my place while I'm gone. I see. What can I get you? Usual gut punch. The usual. Coming right up. Did he always get a gut punch? Is that a thing? Is that a thing he does? Is that a gut punch, huh? I don't remember the last time he was in the bar. It's been so long ago, so I do not remember if he got this before. Does he like, yeah, you know what? Give him like 4. Aged and mixed. Dink. Boink. Bonk. Here you go. Thought when someone ordered a gut punch, you had to make a joke. About giving the client a punch to the stomach or something. Oh, that. In theory, yeah. Gil's the only one who pays attention to that, though. Really? He didn't receive proper training. He read an old manual my boss had. There was some sort of stipulation mentioning they need to say puns, but seems like it's sort of an anti-counterfeit measure. I mean, if they copied such a silly stipulation, they'd be caught in the act. Like when the dictionaries added fake words to spot if someone else just copied all of it? Yep. Why not tell them that? It's too amusing to be honest. But why not fuck with Gil? That's another reason. So, what's on your mind that's distracting you so much? Nothing you should think about too much. It's like those times, just feel uneasy for no good reason. You might have an actual reason to feel that way, though. What am I, a therapist today? Jesus. Come to think of it, mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say? I like to see what I do as bounty hunting, actually. How so? Only jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There are some people willing to pay to off someone that has done no wrong. Things like killing someone that owns a house in the way of some building or nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not gonna be the one dealing with these. Bounty hunter part comes where? If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing, I get paid for it. You could see it as bounty hunting. Yeah, I guess. Just a cheap justifications for killing people, though. At the end of the day, they're cheap. However, I won't be the one to kill for petty reasons like those. But let's change the subject here, or I'll have something bitter if you don't mind. Bitter, sure. Bitter. That's probably too broad of a category, though. Maybe something manly would be better. Manly drinks? For my manly man? Sure. What does he want? A suplex? I haven't made one of those in a minute. Bet I remember. So, I'm gonna make one of these. Suplexes are manly. 3 Karmatrine, all on the rocks, and mixed. You got it, buddy. Here. Ah, yes. Just reminded me of my grandpa. He used to eat Bronson roots every afternoon. Said it made him stronger. Bronson roots have more nutritious per gram than most vitamin supplements. Your grandpa knew what he was doing. Seems like I always managed to make you uncomfortable, Jill. Sorry. No, don't worry. Although I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. Knowing that you've killed people and you're talking to me here, it's weird. Reminds me of when I first took sex ed class. Couldn't wrap my mind around people doing that stuff and living normally. Unlike with sex ed, it's better that you just stay that way, mind you. Taking lives is not something you should get used to. And yes, I know a good way to change the subject a bit. Would you like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city? Would I? The way you said that was like offering a tale to a bored kid, but yeah, I'd like to hear that one. You see, there was actually a bounty hunter organization in the city not long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and pay for the proof of the person's death. There was a guy everyone called Jet Black James. He's got the nickname because he always wore black clothes. The interesting thing was that the black clothes were there to hide bloodstains he got from his contracts. His tracking skills were top-notch. His information network was the best. Some even joked that he would finish the bounty within half an hour, or he wouldn't take the reward. No, what a nice pizza delivery murderer we have going on here. 30 minutes or less, or your money back. Guaranteed. He was too good, in fact. At one point, took all the bounties, didn't take a single reward. It's just that crazy by then. The last bounty that the organization ever posted was on James's head. The police had him cornered. Last words were, "Send it all to my account," before shooting himself. Damn. Why hasn't that been made into a movie? So, there were no more bounties after that? A registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter, using his old targets as proof. If somebody else tried to recreate the organization, the seed of doubt would grow in little no time. What guarantee is there that such an organization wouldn't actually be a trap? They could use the registered bounty hunters to take care of the most bothersome criminals. Then, spot all the bounty hunters by pressing charges, using their targets as evidence. So no, Jet Black James made sure that no law enforcement organization is able to set up bounty hunting of any kind. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently. Were you part of that organization? I've actually had those suspicions I'm telling you about since the day I heard such a thing existed. Glad I know I wasn't paranoid. I don't know how well you changed the subject, but it was certainly one interesting story. Yeah, he went from like, hey, let's stop talking about murder. You want to see a dead body? Just to make sure, you're not a rebuilt Jet Black James or something, right? The name James is pretty common. Besides, if I remember correctly, his real name was actually Theodore. Oh, that story left my throat a bit dry. Give me a beer, please. Sure, you got it. One beer. Look, say what you will about some of the characters in here. This dude might be the most level-headed. I like it. Good. He always knows exactly what he wants. And it's never difficult. Here. One of mankind's oldest friends. Cheers. One obvious thing I see is that you don't take the use of the word kill in your stride the way Jillian does. I'm not good with violence. That's good. It's interesting though, when I compare you two, it's obvious Jillian has seen quite a share of traumatic stuff. Guy's a handful because of that sometimes. Still, he's one of the most reliable people I've ever met. Where is he, by the way? I asked him to keep an eye on the girl who came in earlier. Feel that if something happened, he could resolve the situation. His nose must be itching after we talked about him so much. Yeah, maybe. Well, I gotta go. Send my regards to your boss and Jillian. Will do. Man, today's been quite heavy. Seriously, everyone. Who else? Who else are we gonna get tonight? On this wonderful day, what other trauma will walk through the door, I wonder? I'm actually excited. It's gonna be fun. Wait. If I say it out loud, I feel like it'll just tempt fate. Yeah. Shh. Jillian, don't tempt it. Or do. Actually, you know what? I'm playing the game, so if weird shit happens, then it's just more entertainment for me. But let's try it anyways. Oh, it's just been gloomy face after gloomy face. And that dog. I hope the next client changes that. Well, I hope you were ready to see Ingram again with his disconnected head. Oh boy. He's back. Wasn't he like episode 1? I haven't seen Ingram in a long ass time. But you still work here? I knew it. I mean, quite the surprise to see you here again, Mr. Ingram. Got out of the job and needed a drink badly. I remember this crack house was nearby. What can I get you then? How about a bleeding Jane? On it. A bleeding Jane, huh? A bleeding Jane. Quick and easy. At least he's being nice this time. When he first came in, he was all hopped up on Mountain Dew or whatever he was. I don't know what he was doing. He was on something. So, good to see him all leveled out. All blended. There. Bleeding Jane. What a tiny drink, actually. Here. Tastes just like the pasta sauce my mom used to make. Watered down, artificial, and nasty. So, where do you work, Mr. Ingram? I jinxed it. I did the same thing. I don't learn. I don't have a specific job, but there's this, network of engineers in need of assistance. I have no idea what they do there, but I can follow instructions. That's all I need. Recently, I've been working with this Celia girl, working on some experimental power suits. My only duty is to give them maintenance once a day. What's that about a network? All those nerds know each other and they recommended me. I'll ask questions and quickly learn to do whatever they need. Huh, sounds nice. It's pretty monotonous at times, though. Why are you giving me that look? You're just more cheerful than the last time you came in. Well, we all have good days and bad days. Today just so happens to be a not bad day. Besides, with everyone scared shitless in their houses, the streets are clear. No traffic jams. That's always a plus. I guess. It almost became a bad day, though, thanks to some teens on the way here. What did they do? It's not what they did, it's what they said. They were talking about how they should go to Zaibatsu Corp HQ and blow it up. I've seen too many kids throwing around that let's kill the king attitude when it comes to Zaibatsu crap. Even if Zaibatsu building suddenly went down, ones behind it would still be alive. Killing the head honcho just means his or her duties goes to the next rim jobber on the totem. Hell, I bet you're plotting to kill each other anyways. Kids these days see too many action films. Rebels save the day by killing the evil corporation. Don't let it get to you. I don't, just hate teenagers. It's interesting though. Big corporation control is somehow more dangerous than a regular government. Wouldn't know, not a political person. No shit. Alright, give me a Zen Star. Try not to mess it up. I'm gonna write it up. Jesus. A Zen Star. Okay, I won't mess it up. This will be the most perfect Zen Star you've ever fucking had. Promise me that. Whoop, whoop. It's 4 of everything. It's the easiest drink. But one of the most time consuming. You literally have to do every single one. On the rocks and mixed. You got it. Zen Star. There you go, bud. Here. Yeah, it's just as nasty as I've... Yeah, just as nasty as I've heard. Why order it then? Not your problem. Okay. So, where's the red comet? My boss? She... Jill, Paul's headed your way. Let's play, boy, let's play. Oh, a customer. Sorry for the intrusion. You have a dog here? And a cat? The cat's mine. His name's Four. The dog just hangs around here. He looks well groomed. His fur looks healthy. Seems like you take good care of him. You seem to know a lot about cats. No, it's just common sense. Do you like cats, Mr. Ingram? I don't dislike them. But I do dislike having animals near me when I'm eating or drinking. So I'll take my leave. Please come again. Don't count on it. You said that last time. Congratulations, you scared a client off. Boy's as guilty as me. Yeah, but I like Four. He's my baby. Now go, play or something. Right. It's just... I forgot the dog was here, I'm gonna be honest, but it just barges in. Ah, you're back. What happened to Say? Cat boomer girl picked her up. Oh, no. Couldn't see anything, but I guess she was happy. Glad to hear it. Did I miss something? Only Jamie and some other guy came in. I see. You look exhausted. Yesterday was filled with people carrying heavy emotional baggage. I don't mind it, but dealing with them tired me out a little bit. I actually found myself wanting Dorothy to burst through the door at any moment. No, we don't want that. Don't bring that evil into this house. So you miss Dorothy? Kind of. But anyway, nothing a good night of sleep can't fix. Let's just wrap things up around here and call it a day. Hell yeah. How much money did I get? Ooh, playing with your cat was really fun. Oh, boss. I was like, who was playing with boss? Boss tipped me $300 to let my cat illegally be in there. Cool. Hell yeah. Total earnings. All right. 1,000 ain't bad. That's respectable numbers. That's respectable numbers. That's a respectable play. I like this. All right. If we can make $1,000 a day, then I'll be up. Then I'll be up probably 3? I'll be up like 3 grand, and then I'll have 3 grand after the electric bill comes out. It'll be fine. All right. We're gonna come to that bridge and then burn it down and then swim wildly upstream later when we have to do that. But as far as today goes, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.